Hey, welcome to Netflix Entertainment, and I like to discuss the Fear of the Walking Dead. So this is a new segment in which we will talk about The Walking Dead, and I will try to give you weekly updates, sort of, talk about the show and get a grasp about what's going on, or maybe we can discuss it. All right, but before I start, just want to let you know there are spoilers. So if you haven't watched this episode, stop it, watch it, and then come back to me, and then we can have a nice little discussion. Alright, season 3, episode 1, I the Beholder. Posse got split up last time on the end of the last season, which was season 2. But to get abducted by these guys, you're thinking, okay, two separate groups, okay, so we're gonna have us a nice little adventure. No, kind of find out they were actually kidnapped by the same group, which is a little ironic. But anyway, they get captured by these guys and they start putting little mysterious numbers on them. To me, it kind of gave a feel like they were herding cattle. Um, Pretty much close to the truth. Okay, you get introduced to their little, I guess, little facto leader. His name was Troy. And, he greets Maddie and he greets, Alicia with a nice cup of tea and he wants to sit and chat with them. No schmoozing when I see it. Dude was seriously trying to smooth them up for unknown reasons. Maybe he wanted to just, hit on two very pretty women. I don't know. But anyway, kind of find out, they're conducting experiments. Okay, experiments. That right there is when you know somebody in this world's a little twisted. They start doing experiments on people and they start, wanting to do things, finding out how long it takes for them to die. Oh, but we just want to see if how long it takes before they had some time to spend with their loved ones. Bull. I don't care what you say. It is bull. You do not conduct experiments unless you get a little twisted in the head. Just we'll put that out there. All right, but you're thinking, okay, these girls are in a tight situation. Well, there's Maddie's frantically looking for something to, maybe club the guy with, or at least defend herself. Here comes Alicia pulling out a nice little butterfly knife. Here you go, girl. Pulling that shit out. I like that. I like that. But I gotta admire Alicia's instincts. She went from that little frail little kind of girl to now she's actually sort of stepping up. Not to Maddie's point, but she's getting there. She's getting there. So, Troy comes in once again, tries to smooth them over. Meanwhile, these little experiments are going on, unnoticed to the girls, and all of a sudden you got Troy come back in, and says that classic line. Every time a bad guy says it, you know it's bullshit. You know it is. You know. I'm not a bad person. Seriously. Okay, first of all, if you have to say I'm not a bad person, especially I love what Maddie says, because it's always the classic first thought. No one said you were. When you sit there and say I'm not a bad person, who are you trying to justify? To them or to yourself? Big red flag right there. I'm not a bad person. No sir. I'm going away from you, sir. Well, meanwhile, back at the laboratory, as they later on called it, the laboratory where they conduct their experiments. Travis, being the badass that he is right now, he, causes a little bit of coup. Turns around and has his attackers mauled to death, or some of them mauled to death, and him and the boys, which is Tim, Nick, Lucy, and some mysterious guy. I don't know if he was part of their little webisodes or what. I never kept track, so could be a webisode guy. I don't know. But anyway, they all make this nice little escape. Well, Travis does the honorable thing. He stands there and waits for the attackers to come. Meanwhile, Nick and Dude and Lucy make a clean break. Now, meanwhile, you have to also consider this too. Lucy had been shot in the last episode, which was season 2 finale. She had been shot. She's bleeding. She's weak. Nick's kind of freaking out, thinking she's gonna die. So naturally, when it comes to them trying to escape, Nick and Lucy go down first. Well, old dude is standing above the manhole cover. He gets shot. Tells him to run, go. He does the whole noble sacrifice thing, which don't know your name, dude, but props. Anyway, the thing that I love, and this is why I'm making a note of it, is I love what these guys did. It was so funny. You know, he's like, shoot me in the head. Just get over with, shoot me in the head. No. And happy hunting. He literally says, happy hunting. Bye-bye. Happy hunting. Could have been just a little bit more twisted. So, after this, grand escape, you go back to Madison and Troy. He comes in the room and Madison goes apeshit. She jumps on his back. They start running around. Next thing you know, she grabs a spoon. A spoon. Yeah. Ooh. Girl, remind me not to catch you on a bad day. No, ma'am. Go crazy. So she, gives Allison, a chance to take off, and she holds Troy. Tries to get tries to get him to take her places. So, as they're wandering off, Nick and Lucy are, wandering around the trail, trying to get out of there. Well, they finally get to what they think is going to be a clean break. Nick knocks down this little fake wall. Guess what? Heard. Well, let's go the other way. So, at some point, after all this stuff goes down, Travis is thrown into this Walker pit. And you're thinking, okay, one of two things is going to happen. Either he is going to dominate, or there's going to be a little sneaky, something good is not going to happen to this. Well, thankfully for Madison, who is trying to hold Troy hostage, and she's surrounded by his goons, and you're thinking, okay, Travis is about to die. What are they doing with Allison? Is Nick and Lucy going to make it? You're thinking, no, the whole world's just going to collapse on them. In walks Jake. Jake is Troy's brother. And he is antipsychotic. Tells his brother to stop all this madness. Gets Madison to let go of the spoon. Reunites all the nice little family together. Happy ending. You never can put too much stock in a happy ending on The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead. So as they're getting their senses about them, Troy and Jake have it out, of course. Troy's justifying his ways, of course, and Jake's ready to smack him down. Love the interesting little bicker between these two brothers. Really going to be interesting to see how these two sort of play out. But my favorite kill of the season so far is dude's listening to noise behind the wall. Pulls back a metal air duct. Pulls it out. Rats come pouring out. You're thinking, oh God. For a minute there, I thought, shoot. He becomes a buffet. And it's bad enough he's not just getting eaten from behind the wall. Excuse me. He's actually getting pulled into the wall, and it actually shows him getting his neck snapped as he's getting pulled into the wall. Favorite kill of the season, by far. So far, favorite kill. Well, that leads up to the end. You got the walkers coming, all of a sudden it's a big, massive horde, and you got Travis, Lucy, and Allison, along with Jake and Charlene, which is Jake's little girlfriend, are all running off the helicopter. Well, Madison and Nick are trying to fight off the walkers. Well, guess what? They're getting surrounded. But who should come to save the day but Troy himself? Surprise! But they can't get back to the helicopter. They got to hop in a truck with Troy. That's going to be an awkward car trip. Just saying. Just a little awkward. How's the eye? Anyway. But that is episode 1 thus far. It was amazing, compelling, loved it. And I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. The New Frontier, which is episode 2, is kind of part of a 2-hour premiere of the season. Well, the season starts off, you're taking taking sort of a trip with Travis, Lucy, Jolene, and now Jake. New part of the posse. You know, you're thinking it's not going to be smooth trails. Someone starts shooting a helicopter. Out of nowhere. Just someone starts shooting at them. Well, apparently a bullet came and grazed Travis. And, gonna find out, like I said in the last part of the video, Travis got bit. Yeah, he got bit. Not only that, but his neck was gashed. He won't make it. So, this is me saying goodbye, Travis. You've come a long way in 3 seasons, and your character will be missed. But, with that being said, and then we move on to back to the hotel with Strand. Well, people are at the fence starting to claw into the walls or the fence, trying to get in there. Well, my apologies. They're trying to come into the hotel, which the people at the hotel are not too keen on this idea. They're wanting a doctor. There is no doctor. Strand steps up. It's like, oh, guess what? I'm a doctor. So he starts leading these people. And it's kind of funny because with Strand, I love Strand's character. He's one of my favorite characters. Aside from him and Nick, these two are my favorite characters. Strand, dude, can really take charge. And he does that. He really seriously does that. He takes charge, starts making demands. Y'all gonna help. Y'all gonna up my room a little bit. Make the accommodations just a little bit sweeter. Oh, okay. So we got that going on. Well, when they go back to the other group, Madison, Troy, and Nick are already pulling up into this nice little ranch. You're thinking, okay, we're gonna sit and chill, maybe meet some new characters. Nah, didn't get past the front gate. Oh, dude was like, let's two stay outside. Okay. Troy goes along with it. Someone please bash the dude in the head with a rock. Not really keen on Troy's character right now, just saying. Seems a little bit of an asshole, but who am I to judge? So while they're sitting there, Nick asks what's the plan. Madison tries to play a low key until finally, hug your mother. What? Hug your mother. Okay. Hugs her, reaches behind. Guess what? She got a nice little Beretta tucked back there. Really liking Madison's mindset. She's pretty much, not leaving anything to chance. Remind you of anybody else? Anyway, so Madison, has got that, take charge kind of, leave nothing to chance mindset, which is a step up from where Allison is right now. So we keep going back and forth in this episode between Strand's story. You got Allison's story, and then, well, Allison and Jake, but Strand, Allison, Jake, Maddie, and Nick. You got bouncing back and forth. So you're jumping back and forth. But bounce this time to Dr. Strand. He's finding out that his little lie is really going to come back to haunt him. Because guess what? He's got to deliver a baby. And I know what that dude's thinking. I know what he's thinking. I can see in his eye. I don't know nothing about no babies. Dude's got to look at his face like, huh? And they're like, yeah, you're going along with this love. We're going to go along with it. Deliver this baby. And I like how he's just like, let's do this, guys. Everybody up. I'm like, oh, why? So you can throw up? Cry a little bit? Because God knows I would be like, you know what? Trade's over. I'm not a doctor. By the way, Mr. Machete Guy, if you want to start killing people, or Bowie Knife, whatever that is, them, and them. They're the ones that told me to do it. See ya. So, cutscene, go back to Nick and Madison. Well, Madison's trying to calm Nick down, which has no avail. He doesn't want to go in there because, why? He doesn't know what he's going to do while he's in there. I'm guessing that he is not too keen on Troy right now. Me neither, Nick. Just to put that out there. Not too crazy about him either. But anyway. So Nick's pondering whatever off to his own self. Madison happens to walk around the gate. Well, meet an old man who's kind enough to offer a cup of coffee. In this world, you can't be too safe, but yet, old man brought offering a nice hot cup of coffee. Yes, please. I'll take 2 cups. Got anything to cut it with? Jack, vodka, anything? I might need a minute. So, he starts asking questions. And he starts asking questions about Travis. Mind you, Maddie doesn't know anything about Travis yet. Just want to put that out there. And she actually goes into that instinct mode, and it's actually pretty funny because she's just like, "What do you want? What's going on? Why are you asking all these questions?" Come to find out, the old man is Jeremiah, Troy and Drake's dad. Ho ho ho! Daddy's home, and he's actually a kind guy. He's actually pretty nice. He kind of reminds me of just this old wise guy who really don't want no trouble. He's just there to keep the peace, and I like that. You need somebody who can kind of keep a stability, especially when you got people like Troy, Nick, just some characters that really don't need to be left by themselves. So, after Jeremiah's little interrogation, they invite him in to stay. Well, while they're all bunked up, getting nice and cozy, Nick's chastising her because she's thanking them and being all nice and friendly. She tells them, "We're gonna eat shit. We're gonna make this work. If not, I want to save everybody." With that being said, she does not know about Travis. And it's kind of tragic when you really see someone that strong and all of a sudden now I gotta find out about the hubby. Mm, mm, sad moment. So then you jump back over here with Allison and Jake and Charlene. The reason I keep mentioning her is because the next scene, you know, Charlene goes out on patrol, thinking that Alicia and Jacob's gonna have a nice bonding moment. No, she whistles out apparently some kind of call that lets him know, hey, something's coming. So he goes to investigate. You don't hear anything this entire time except for his footsteps, and eventually you start hearing walkers. Which, by the way, thankfully he gave Alicia a gun when he went out and checked everything. He said, "Man, yeah, his girlfriend didn't make it. She was, all chawed up, chewed on, chewed on, chewed on, chewed on." Yeah, Charlene didn't make it, so it's really not really that important to remember her character. Unless, it's the whole, I really miss Charlene. Nobody does, Jake. Nobody misses her. She was what? Just a throwaway character? Sorry. But with Charlene's, dead, at least you saved Jake's life. Well, I've got a feeling that there might be a little, because he looks like he's, in his early 20s. Well, Alicia's supposed to be a high schooler. I'm seeing these two pair up in the future. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Well, then you go and jump back to Strand again. Okay, and this time he is told to go take care of a patient. Well, okay, last season he dealt with this Eileen character who had a daughter. Apparently, she's the reason her husband dying and biting her daughter was the cause of the outbreak. He dies. He becomes a walker. He bites people, and then it's this big mayhem kind of thing. Well, Strand wanted to take care of this. Kills the daughter. Eileen wasn't too keen on that, so she stabs him. Well, he patches himself up. Anyway, long story short, fast forward. Apparently, he has to go and attend to her. She hasn't eaten in days. Apparently, she's trying to starve herself, which, for the most part, okay then. Your funeral. Bang on the door when you're a walker. So Strand goes and talks to her. And so she has this creepy little thing going. She puts up a mannequin, and the mannequin's wearing her daughter's dress. Tell me if any part of that is saying to you, just any part. So, right off the bat, bitch crazy. Just put that out there, bitch crazy. But, Irene and Strand had this nice little, powwow, had this nice little talk, and you really see those two kind of hashing things out. She apologizes for stabbing him. He apologizes for being Strand, I guess. You're thinking, oh, well, these two are going to schmooze up. They're going to be nice little buddies. No. Mm. They patch things up, but she decided to take an expressway out. So that puts up the total of what? At least a smooth dozen has died in the first 2 episodes of the season. So after she done jumps, Strand's a little taken back by it. Well, then you go back to the group, and finally Jake and Lucy and God, Allison, or Alicia, sorry, Alicia, finally make it to the ranch. Yay! Party time! And then Alicia had the nice little pleasure of hinting. Excuse me, she didn't tell her. She let her figure it out. Anything traumatic like that, who could really say anything? Where's he at? Is he gonna come? Why? Mom, you might want to move on. What you trying to say? So, Maddie's upset, and Nick's girlfriend Lucy is now apparently comatose. And they're gonna leave her. Well, her fate's up in the air, sort of. So, Troy, good old Troy, is gonna volunteer to kill her. Nah, Nick said I'll take care of it. Gotcha. Turns around and puts the gun up at Troy. I'm thinking, please do it. Just please kill him. I don't want to have to see his face anymore. Bandaged up, Captain Patch type person. But real good Jeremiah talks him out of it. Which he got in hell for Lucy, so that's a good thing. Well, excuse me. After this all happens, Madison goes off to have a little alone time. Well, she breaks down, and of course, Jeremiah's there to give her a nice little pep talk. Yay! Apparently, this was his way of letting her know he knows more about what's going on at the camp than she realizes, because she hasn't showed or told anybody else about the gun besides Nick. Well, he's like, well, since you got that nice Beretta, why don't you go ahead and sign for it? I always thought it was a woman's gun anyway. Old wise one, remind me not to try to steal any cookies, because you don't know about that. So, then when you finally wrap things up with Strand, he gets a nice car. People at the hotel hook him up. There's somebody to do that for me. Yeah, it's just a nice car. Smooth looking car, which fits Strand. He even said, my kind of car. So, hey, tear it up, boy. And then finally, the end of the episode wraps up with Madison sort of giving her decisions. And I love what she said. I made my decision. We're going to stay here, even after we have to take it over. You see anything about taking it over? Won't you let these people run this place? No. But anyway, sorry this video is so long, and that it's sort of my first discussion video, so let me know what you think down at the bottom. Comment on it and tell me what would you see like more of, what would you see less of. But I want to leave you with this nice little nougat question, and leave that down in the comments. Do you think Madison and the group can sort of make it there, make it their home, or do you think they might need to have to, rethink the leadership a little bit? And where do you think Strand's going to end up? Is he going to end up back with the group? Because obviously and he's still part of the group in some way. I mean, he's still getting a story told. But do you think he's going to meet up with the group sometime this season, or do you think there's going to be more to his story? But let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a big thumbs up. Really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to my page. You know, share my videos with your friends. Let's get us a nice little discussion going. But I am Metatron Uriel. You are watching Nephilim Entertainment. To all you daydreamers and creators out there, keep your heads in the clouds. Peace.